You yell like a 40-year-old? You kidnap 40-year-old people and beat them?
I might still not have any friends, but at least I am technically not alone anymore. Thanks, big guy and chat.
Yeah, well, I'm not your friend, and none of us are. But, I mean, you can drink still. You send a couple more TTSs, maybe I'll pretend.
We could put a watermelon between us and hug, and our chests would still touch. Yeah. Oh, hey, what's up?
Baby.
Damn right. Goo Gaga. Why don't you breastfeed me if I'm such a baby? That's for gonna get fucking clipped as well.
Yeah.
Okay, get it. I'm not gonna be able to see it.
There you
Dick
go.
spin in my mouth. You can't wipe lipstick off my teeth.
Yeah.
What the hell, dude?
Selfish wretch. Roberty!
Destroy me! Oh, mama, you can break me anytime!
Sunday.
Fist me, daddy!
What the fuck?
I was just testing. Yeah, of course. I was just...
This is why I should never have a sister rating tier list, because everyone's just gonna be S tier.
What does that mean?
I'm an only child, man. I'm just like, just give me like any sibling.
So there's a brother tier. I'd fuck my brother, yeah.
No.
No.
I think I'm at 32E now.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. What the fuck?
When you think of a celebrity, you probably think of a cool, calm, attractive person, someone who has their act together, who's always interesting on and off the camera, with a smile that can kill an angel. Basically, a perfect person, so to speak. Well, ideally, you'd be right. Celebrities have been in the limelight and the forefront of media for quite some time now, ever since movie pictures and the Charlie Chaplin era. Of course, media has evolved drastically since then, alongside these adorned stars who we've all collectively chosen to virtually worship. However, the evolution of media, of course, births newer forms of media, with their own set of famous personalities or influencers, if you dare. This then brings the incredibly stark contrast between this type of celebrity,
like when Primal Fear came along and everyone knew. I mean, I literally spent money on a dialect coach that I didn't have because there were two different dialects in the movie, and I was like, I gotta work on this, and because it was clear that whoever got that role was gonna blow up.
And this type of celebrity.
Smash.
But like it or not, these wacky individuals you see on screen right now are the subject of this video. I have to admit that I've previously never taken content creators, YouTubers, and streamers particularly seriously. I'd watch a video about someone's personal experience playing a game, telling a story, or covering a subject, and at the end of it all, move on with my day. And technically, I'd be justified in doing so because that's essentially what you're meant to do. After all, a content creator is essentially any average Joe or Jane who's able to get a camera and a microphone and make something, usually by showcasing some skill, talent, personality, or charisma. And because these creators are regular people, it's hard not to notice three distinct properties they all share, the first of which is their fallibility. You see, because they're mostly like you and me, you often see news, stories, and clips of some of them doing the wildest, cringiest, and sometimes the most criminal stuff. And this is because, like the average person, most of them often lack or don't initially have professionalism, media training, and sometimes forget common sense. So you can't really be surprised at some of the weird shit they do.
An accent that kind of tells me that maybe you listen to too much, like, I don't know, Snoop Dogg or something. I can imagine you walking down the neighborhood and being like, thanks for giving me the chicken last night, brother. Wait, what's wrong with that? Wait, I don't get it.
Of course, this isn't to say that your standard A-list celebrity is actually God's gift to Earth. Oh no. Because we all know they've all had their own fair share of misadventures and misdemeanors. But this isn't about them, this is about our new gen idols, so to speak. So on one hand, we have these highly celebrated, sometimes highly trained seasoned professionals who are usually respected by both critics and the masses, and on the other hand, a wide variety of lovable goofballs who have the time look like they have no idea what they're doing. They're highly criticized almost as much as they're loved, subjects of sometimes unfair media smear pieces, and a lot of them often blow up and fizzle out or lose interest in the job at some point, as most only have careers not lasting more than 7 years. So then you might be asking why some of these internet personalities get the level of fame that they do. Well, that brings me to the second trait I'd like to highlight, which is their relatability. Unlike most A-list celebs who are larger than life, mysterious, and live grandiose lives, content creators are almost the opposite. Most are down to earth, relatable, and modest, especially if they haven't done it for long. What makes it seem even better is that, like the average person, a lot of them have gone through a lot of shit in their lives, have gone through the same processes you have, and have struggled in multiple ways, from a shitty job to a rough upbringing or even traumatic experiences.
I was broke. I had no money. It was me and Frame. We were in an apartment, and I just spent the last of our money on some chicken. I go to cook it. I burn it. I start crying. And then I sit on the couch. I get an email notification, and it said, "You got approved for Twitch partner."
But after a year of working, I remember they came to visit me, and I had to ask them for some money because I was having trouble paying rent that month. And at the time, my parents were already having trouble. I felt so guilty, and it was then that I realized that this wasn't the future that I was promised. And so at the time, I started to script videos in advance. That's where you had things like Sword Art Online and Tokyo Ghoul in 5 minutes. That was scripted during this time period in preparation for me to come back. And the rest, as they say, is history.
When I started streaming, I was working a full-time job, and I would come home and I'd play League of Legends. So then I was like, I might as well stream. I was also really lonely at the time. This was like right after my mother had passed away. Working full-time, streaming, working full-time, up until COVID. That's when I finally quit my job. A streamer named Raj used to do these dating shows. And, you know, I had a pretty loud personality, and he's like, you'd be funny on this. So I was funneling people from that show, seeing me play this character, to my own channel, and it's helped me. So I slowly got more and more attention.
This is what makes them so endearing and why they're so easy to watch, easy to relate to, and easy to cheer out. Of course, this can bring its own fair share of issues like parasocial relationships, but let's not get into that. This is also why when a handful of them get to the level of success that they do, you notice they don't act like your typical image or a millionaire.
It was 29 million. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, well, but not 30. All right, and I don't appreciate people who keep saying I can make 30 mil, because it's a lie. 29. And that's it.
Of course, this all isn't to say that jobs are easy. Far from it, in fact. As while it may be simple, it sure isn't easy. This is because, as a standard in the entertainment industry, content creation might be easy to get into, but hard to get your big break. Becoming a successful content creator usually takes a stupid amount of time, effort, learning, grinding, adjusting, strategizing, unimaginable amounts of luck, and so much, and even then, you still might never make it.
So I started doing new content, and I was working my ass off, and none of it was getting views. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna go broke. Those videos later on started turning it all around maybe 3 or 4 months later. And it started to really pick up the new stuff. I was working easily like 12, 14 hours a day to get this shit working. Like I didn't have any time for video games because I was like, I need to make this work.
To make a YouTube channel successful, there has to be a fire behind it. Somebody gotta want it bad. And that want usually manifests in consistency, a continual growth and effort in some way or sure. Either the person is becoming more and more of an expert of the topic, or the quality of the videos are getting better, or, you know, the frequency of the videos are increasing. And that doesn't come from just a nonchalant, lackluster approach.
Every week, you have to finish one video that combines your 2 skill sets. Every single week in 2018, I tried a video and I tried a new thing, and the vast majority sucked ass. Even when you fail, you learn things that will lead into new things. You will become better as a content creator so much fucking faster by constantly trying new things and reflecting on them versus just grinding it out.
Take streaming on Twitch, for example. Only the top 0.001% are considered mega superstars, and only the top 0.01 are considered to have made it and even earn a living out of it. The metrics aren't exactly the same for YouTube, but they aren't too far off either. Then you might ask, what makes them as successful as they are? Well, this brings me to my third trait, their uniqueness. Not only are a lot of successful content creators skillful, lucky, and hardworking, but a lot of them have something that distinguishes them from others. Maybe they're funny, cracked at gaming, or just a VTuber with massive You also see these creators from groups, orgs, and podcasts that let them use the classic tactic of collaboration, which allows them to share audiences while working together. In doing so, said audience becomes stronger as their interactions with one another become more endearing. In the end, despite some of these creators being highly problematic and the constant argument of whether or not some of them deserve the level of money and fame they do, it's hard not to admit that they're some of the most genuine stars you'll see today, and that they're incredibly inspirational. This is especially when you consider how much effort, confidence, and drive it takes to put yourself out there, to chase your dreams, or to follow your passion by creating, performing, and entertaining any audience despite not knowing if it will ever work out. They inspire so many other creators, both big and small, to follow their dreams in hopes that they too can achieve even a fraction of their success. And one of those creators is obviously me. While I can't fully say this is my dream, it's certainly something I'm very passionate about, and is why I'm going to continue creating, learning, growing, and posting on and off YouTube, even if I know this will probably not go anywhere. Because I believe if you're passionate about something, it's at least worth seeing through. And with that said, I say thanks so much for watching, dear viewer, and making my ambitions that much more achievable. I'll continue doing my thing for as long as I can, and I'll see you in the next one.
Yes! Fuck yes! Channeling Ali!
We have to be done. Breastfeeding.
Hey you, thanks a lot for watching this video, especially up to this point. If you enjoyed the video, press a like, subscribe, and comment what I did right. If you didn't, subscribe anyway, and comment what I did wrong. Till the next one.